What kind of lifelong bond do you form with a dude once you've made a full man sandwich together?
Yeah, we're together for life.
Yeah.
We are.
I just bully him like I would my younger sisters.
After this, I'm gonna be calling everybody Captain Buttcrack.
Oh, gosh.
Of course, I know she's not meaning it on the unless she is, and she does hate me.
No, I do mean it.
Oh.
Now, Minecraft is your first live action movie in like 9 years, so does that mean I'm gonna have to wait until 2034 to get a Napoleon Dynamite sequel?
No.
The things I forgot I said in this movie.
You say some great stuff in there.
Boy, Napoleon Dynamite sequel. I guess we'd have to call it Old Dynamite.
Captain Buttcrack, immediately I wrote it down. I was like, Captain Buttcrack. That my son's gonna get called that tomorrow. Guys, the movie is amazing. I loved it so much. I literally was texting my son last night being like, you're gonna freaking love this. This is awesome. I don't wanna spoil anything, but there's a post-credit scene that teases another name that Minecraft players might be familiar with. Was that just for fun, or are you guys already sort of kicking around some sequel ideas?
Boy, it was for fun, and yeah, boy, we're excited for the next chapter.
We can't tell you.
We can't tell you anything, but
there will be a next chapter.
We hope.
Fingers crossed.
We hope, fingers crossed.
Yeah. There are like some amazing quotes in this. Were there any particular lines that made you laugh out loud when you were reading the script?
No, the script kept changing. You never knew what was gonna stay. I feel like the thing I did enjoy improv in was, oh, my butt.
I love when Jason, when he's talking about, when he does his Spanish, but it's like completely wrong.
Vaya con Dios. It means goodbye, brother.
No, it doesn't.
Don't look at her. It does.
Favorite line is, we have to make a full man sandwich. And it didn't change when we fully got up to the time we would do it. It still was the same thing.
I can only hope to one day have that sort of bond with somebody.
I'm sure it can be arranged.
I'm sure it can. I'm sure I'll find somebody who will make a man sandwich with me. Maybe my little brother or something like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Hola.
That thing doesn't understand a word you're saying.
We're talking.
Jason, can you promise me that Lobo is gonna spin kick as hard as Garbage Man?
How good are the spin kicks?
Dude, it's amazing.
It's my first time kicking in a movie. I wanted to make it special. That's my specialty. It's just high kicks and spin kicks.
I think you had a lot of specialties in this movie.
Yeah.
Also, can I just say,
Wu-Tang.
Lobo is awesome.
Thank you.
Lobo, I'm so excited, dude. What cuss word are you most excited to say as Lobo?
Well, we've been saying fragging and Bastich quite a bit, but...
Bastich.
Bastich.
You see, you say it so much cooler than me. When I read it, I just say Bastich. And it's so much cooler when you say it. As a giant Napoleon Dynamite and Nacho Libre fan, I couldn't help but notice there was a few references in this movie. How much of that was in the script, or were there those just moments where you just couldn't resist throwing out some tater tots in a wrestling ring?
Yeah, it was all in the script. Having like a tot launcher or a spud gun, as we call it in Idaho. It was just fun to be able to kind of be creative and see what a kid would build on a crafting table if he had stuff from the real world. Just wanted to always work at a potato chip factory and never had the chance.
Jack, were you having any flashbacks being in a wrestling ring with Jared Hess around?
That's right, because we did a whole movie about that in Nacho Libre, and it was cool to get back in the ring, but this time I was like the corner man, like Burgess Meredith and Rocky, just rooting him on, and it was fun. And it was pretty physical, because basically you just get your ass kicked all night long in that ring, and it was pretty amazing. I mean, there's a lot of artistic flip-de-doos and falls and backbreaker moves. I think it's one of the highlights of the film. It's one of my favorite scenes to watch.
Yeah, or even on the roof when the way you're taking out the zombies, I was like, yeah, he's still got some nacho.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kick
Yeah.
to the chest. No anaconda squeeze. Anaconda squeeze!
Now, between Peacemaker and Minecraft, you're officially in two of the weirdest universes possible. Which one do you think is the weirdest?
Ooh, both of them. After season 2 of Peacemaker, I feel like that one might have this.
So you're saying that Peacemaker season 2 is weirder than the first
think
season?
so.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm so excited.
I think so for sure.
If I told you any more, I'd have to,
Before signing on to this, did you have any idea that you would pull off a windbreaker suit so well?
Yes.
You knew that already about yourself?
I mean, first of all, it was in orange and purple.
Yeah.
And that's like my whole career. Orange is the new black and color purple. So I knew that suit held a lot of good juju. So yeah, I knew it was gonna be a hit. And so much a hit that Jason had it remade for him.
What?
Yes, he did.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yes, he did.
I would never, because I've wore windbreakers before back in the 90s, and I don't think I can do it.
You can't do it?
I don't think so.
I think you can
so.
pull it
Oh,
off.
stop. You're being nice. Jason, could you teach me how to crack a cabeza with my butt cheek?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It depends on if you got big enough butt cheeks
What's
to do
the
it.
secret? I mean, I could do some squats after this, but
We'll see.
what's the secret?
Squats.
Just squats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Deep squats.
Deep squats. I saw you doing deep
And
squats
the
earlier.
and the lust for having that walnut.
I can't.
That's
pretty good.
Keep
Pretty
those
good.
heels
I'm in my
tight,
40s, so.
I mean, just practice clenching. You can do it while you're in the car.
Okay.
Yeah, butt squeeze.
Yeah.
Look, I'm doing it now. Can you tell?
butt squeezing. And yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Pretty
You got to
awesome.
see the butt squeeze in person, right?
Oh yeah. And
Iconic?
I laughed so
Oh
much.
man, that's hilarious.
He really did kill it. Jason has some great comedic timing.
They didn't even add a sound effect, did they? It just makes that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say it makes that sound.
Is it even possible to have a bad day when you're working with Jason Momoa and Jack Black?
No, even if I went to work feeling a little under the weather, they brought out a smile in
Yeah.
me.
I mean, it's really not. Like, to answer, it's not. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always bring the energy up with anyone.
I could only imagine. As I was watching it, that's the one thing that I was clocking was I was like, these guys are having like the most fun. Like there's no way that you could not be having a blast.
It is possible. The only reason it's possible is because you don't know how hard your cheeks are gonna hurt from laughing so much.
Okay.
Like my cheeks hurt. Like they keep you laughing so much. Jason is funny, as we talked about, like the butt crack squeezing stuff. And then you got Jack Black. He just blinks and you laugh. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's so talented. So yeah, but everybody knows the queen of comedy in this film.
Yeah. I mean,
It's your girl.
This place makes no sense.
Don't I know it?
now I read there were lots of physical sets in this movie rather than just relying entirely on CGI. So what was the most impressive set that you guys walked on that made you most feel like you were in Minecraft?
I think the village.
Village was
honestly.
pretty big.
Yeah, the village was fully built out. I mean, all the houses were stashed with props, and you could go in and interact with them. So I'd say the village.
Funny enough, now it's funny to say, but I think the floor was all like, all tiled, which was pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
But just any of the stuff, like, it was pretty big. It wasn't small at all. And it really kind of gave energy to all of us.
Were you able to snag any items on set that they let you keep?
I wish.
I wish. I put in a formal request.
And they just didn't give it to you?
Well, they said they're gonna send it to
Yeah,
me.
now they're going to give it to
because
us.
it's all in the archive.
Oh, okay.
So they wanted to hold on to it just in case, but
I own my top launcher.
I want my stuff.
That's
so.
what did you feel like was the biggest challenge adapting a game with no set storyline into a cohesive film narrative?
I mean, I think it's a huge challenge because the game means so much to so many people. Like, to some people, it's a very terrifying survival horror game about zombies trying to murder you. And to others, it's like a very colorful, happy place where you just like throw like candy-colored blocks around and cute mobs, swarm you. And how do you tell their story? And to some, it's a place where they build cathedrals, and to some, it's a place where they just like blow everything up and commit horrible deeds that are best stored on their iPads. So how do you capture it? Because it's so unique. And even when you like press play and create a new world, it's like the random algorithms and advanced math make a unique world. So we basically figured out we cannot tell all of those stories. We just have to tell one story, and that's how we came up with a Minecraft story, which is going to be the Jared Hess vision, where Jack Black embodies Steve, which I have embodied and you have perhaps embodied before, and maybe we did it differently.
Who are you?
I am Steve.
As far as like hours that people put into video games, like what game would you say you've put the most time into, and how many hours would you guess?
Yeah.
Because I know it was over pandemic times. I played Red Dead Redemption Part 2.
Yes, I did too.
And I lived in it. It was not a game. It was like a way of
Over
life.
1,000 hours it clocked on my PS5.
Really?
I was like, what the?
Oh, you win.
I
got
couldn't
400
believe it.
hours clocked.
That's still
and
a
it was a
lot.
lot, and I don't regret any of it.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. I mean, look, put a ton of hours into Minecraft, no joke. My kids grew up on it when it came out, and we played it as a family constantly. But as a kid in the 80s, probably Double Dragon. It was a super hard game.
I don't know how many thousands of hours I sank into it before even like joining Mojang and working at Minecraft. It's
Nothing makes me feel more shame than seeing the hour counter on my PS5 with certain games.
I would say about 2 hours trying to play, and I would say
I would say that's me too. My son plays, but it's like I can't do it.
I think it's the age.
I think it is too.
I think it's like once you like don't start from the beginning, you're kind of messed up.
Yeah.
But watching people play, I would say I might have clocked. I'll say a 5.
Oh, I played a lot.
I don't even want to go hours.
I don't even want to know.
Oh.
I will cringe at my hours, but then I'll say whatever.
There isn't a cutoff. It's not like, oh, I should stop. No. But for Minecraft, probably at least, because I don't even know hours anymore. Probably at least like more than 2 months.
You're keeping track in days at this point.
That's crazy. I don't even
You're like,
want
I've
to know.
spent like.
Well, like if you're talking about videos and everything, like a good 3-4 months.
A long time.
It's not good.